Hi Libra, this is your September 2nd through September 8th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already involved with somebody. Spread number 3 will be love from the past. In the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So this first spread is a new love this week. Now we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Fool. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Magician clarified by the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And we also have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Leo, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or absolutely any zodiac sign. You know what I noticed right away about this spread, Libra, is that there's a lot of action-oriented cards. A lot of them throughout this whole reading. We start with the Ace of Wands clarified by the Fool, definitely taking some action. The Magician is all about taking action. The Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's one of the slowest knights, not the slowest, but one of the slowest knights in the deck out of all 4 knights. But they're still offering a cup, right? And the Ace of Pentacles right next to the deck is also an offer. Alright, I think all of this is coming from just one person. It starts with that Ace of Wands clarified by the Fool, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of physical attraction. Alright, for some of you, those 2 cards could be you joining some kind of a group of people, right? The Three of Pentacles right next to the Ace of Wands is a card of when a group of people get together and do something together. For some of you, it could be you joining or starting something. You could be starting a new job. You could be, like I said, joining some sort of a book club, maybe, or I don't know, a salsa dancing club or what have you. For others of you, this could be a workplace, right? Perhaps you already know this person. You don't have to be joining anything, but perhaps this person will come from a place where you are already a member of, where you go on a regular basis. Again, it could be a workplace, business place, a gym, or something that has to do with a group of people getting together and doing something together. Again, it feels like it's on a regular basis, right? So the Ace of Wands clarified by the Fool. The Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with, right? The Fool is also a card of maybe being spontaneous. The Fool is a card of just going for something, trying something new, something you haven't tried in the past, right? The Fool could be, hey, let's just see what happens. That type of energy. The Ace of Wands is a very passionate ace, like I said. And it could be you getting passionate about whatever that Three of Pentacles means to you, that group of people, you know, because you're becoming a member of that group. Or the Ace of Wands, this is what's going to happen between you and this person. Again, very passionate ace, if you know what I mean. Alright, so that's how it starts. But there's a lot of excitement with those 2 cards. And even more excitement with the Magician clarified by the Sun right there in the middle. The Magician could be either a Gemini or Virgo you're dealing with. The Sun could be a Leo. But both of those 2 cards are major arcana cards, right? As I already mentioned, the Magician is a card of taking action. It's also a card of manifestation. The Magician is a very resourceful card, because the Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal and they're using those tools. The Magician is a very creative card. And the Sun could be a card of clarity, but the Sun could also be the happiest card in the deck, because that's what it is. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. With the Sun card, we always feel on top of the world. We feel like we've succeeded in life and all that good stuff. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So at some point, things are going to start transitioning from the Ace of Wands to the Knight of Cups, and then the Ace of Pentacles further down the road, right? So the Knight of Cups is the most romantic, the most loving knight, the most caring knight out of all 4 knights. All right, and yeah, so that's where I think the transition at some point starting to take place, from the Ace of Wands and the Fool, where it's just, hey, let's just have a good time, see what happens, to the Knight of Cups. This is when deep feelings are gonna take over, I guess, at some point. And in the potential outcome, we have 2 tens and the Ace of Pentacles. With those three cards in there, it's definitely a commitment, even though it's the potential outcome. But look at those cards. Two marriage cards, two commitment cards, the two tens, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a marriage proposal card. It's with the Ace of Pentacles, people are usually ready to start a family, ready to get serious, and hence the two tens, right? And it's like you're getting the best of both worlds with those two tens. The Ten of Pentacles is all about serious business. It's a card of financial abundance. It's a card of real estate. Having money in the bank. And the Ten of Cups is all about emotions. It's the happily ever after card. So this looks really, really good, Libra. All right, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Libra, this spread is for you. We have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You know what, Libra? Every single card on the table is a major arcana card. I did not dare to mess with it. All right? 4 major arcana cards. The Empress, as a matter of fact, is one of your major arcana cards. You shared with Taurus. All right? So something major is about to take place. Something big, huge, right? The Empress, that's you. The Empress is also a card of a wife figure, a spouse figure, a mother figure, right? Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about maybe literally going somewhere or relocating, or it's simply a start of a new cycle of your life. And I can only speculate. I can only guess what that cycle can be, right? But again, I want to stress it. It's a very important cycle, right? The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a religious card, spiritual card, educational card. It's a card of something formal and official, right? The High Priestess, the last card that actually came out. The High Priestess is a card of intuition, like deep knowing. The High Priestess is also a card of secret. So perhaps what's going on, you're not announcing it to anybody just yet. Or whatever is going on, you'll just know that, yes, this is what needs to happen this week. All right, with that High Priestess. But let me know in the comments down below what's going on here. But this looks good. The Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck, by the way. Right? The Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. So the Empress usually kind of oversees things and takes care of things. So I don't see anything negative happening. Even though, like I said, the High Priestess could be a card of a secret. I don't know what you're not telling anybody. It could be associated with maybe pregnancy for some of you, or getting married in the future, in the near future. Something among those lines. But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is a great card to have as well. Very fortunate card. Hence the word fortune in its name. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Libra, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Sun. Then we have the Lovers. We also have the Six of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups. And we have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Leo, Gemini, Virgo, or any zodiac sign. Perhaps even a fellow air sign, Gemini, another Libra, Aquarius. I got a little confession to make. It took me a quick second. It took me a second to figure out what's going on, because I totally dismissed the Hermit card. I was focusing on the cards in the spread. Right? So yeah, the Hermit is a Virgo major arcana card, and guess what? We're right in the middle of a Virgo birthday season. So that's what I think is happening. Right? You're either going to a Virgo birthday party, or you may run into a Virgo birthday party if you're going out. Perhaps there's a group of people celebrating, and you will recognize one or two or all of them celebrating, right? Yeah, I think everything is revolving around the Virgo birthday, right? And it's going to be, one thing about this reading is that it's a very happy spread, right? The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, so the Sun loves you. It's the second time it shows up for you in this reading so far, right? As I was clarifying the Queen of Swords, I simply asked how will Libra feel about what's going on, and the Sun showed up. Yeah, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You'll be happy. The Lovers could simply be a Gemini you're dealing with, but the Lovers could be a card of a choice, right? But at the same time, the Lovers is a fantastic card. It is a card of a soulmate connection. It is a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could be the lover of your life card. Then we have the Six of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups. The Six of Cups is also a soulmate card. And it's also a card of somebody coming back from the past, or something from the past. And the thing about the Six of Cups, it doesn't necessarily have to be an ex. It could be, it doesn't have to be. And another thing about the Six of Cups, we're usually glad to see people. We're usually glad to see people when they show up with the Six of Cups energy. And the Page of Cups, clarifying that, there could be children involved somehow in this whole situation. I count 4 kids in the cards on the table, right? There's one child riding that horse in the Sun card. The Page of Cups could be a child, and there's 2 more kids in the Six of Cups, right? So maybe this is somebody from your childhood, or perhaps it could be like a kid's birthday party, right? Or something along those lines, all right? But if there's no children involved, yeah, the Page of Cups is an invitation, and the Six of Cups is either somebody from your past or an ex from your past. And again, I think you'll be glad to encounter this person, to spend some time with them. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. This week, Libra, we have the Seven of Wands, the King of Cups, clarified by the Five of Wands. Then we have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Cups. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It's a bit of an odd spread, to be honest with you, Libra. Right? You got this King of Cups, right? And that King of Cups is clarified by the Five of Wands, and the first card that came out is the Seven of Wands. So I think the Seven and the Five of Wands are talking about the same thing. They're kind of similar energetically in this particular case. It's a card of an active, those 2 cards together, it's like somebody's fighting. Somebody's fighting, but I don't think they're fighting you unless you provoked them. I'm not judging anybody, but you're going to be satisfied. You're going to be, smiling when all of this goes down, right? Perhaps this person is fighting on your behalf, or they're taking your side. Or this King of Cups could be like a lawyer, or this person could be a hiring manager, and perhaps you've got multiple offers on the table, and the King of Cups represents one of the offers, right? But you are clarified by that Nine of Cups. It is a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. It's also a card of a wish come true. That's how you will feel, right? You will feel like the person in the Nine of Cups. It's like you're sitting there and enjoying the show. You're just missing a bucket of popcorn. All right, the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's what it's all about. It's money. The Knight of Pentacles is the most financially abundant knight out of all 4 knights. It also represents like serious long-term offers, right? And in this case, it would be something like a full-time job or promotion, something that's going to stick around for a while. Right? And again, this King of Cups is fighting. And they're either fighting on your behalf, or they're fighting with you against somebody else, or something like that. Right? The Seven of Wands is a card of a defense. But I don't think they're defending themselves against you. They're defending something else. A common cause or something along those lines. And again, you're going to be satisfied with what's going on. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Libra. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Chariot. We have Judgment. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Cups. And we also have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but also have Cancer on the table. What you're not expecting, Libra, is this King of Wands showing back up. It doesn't feel like the same person we saw in the Love from the Past spread. All right, so you got people coming from the past. You got people coming from everywhere this week. All right, and the King of Wands is most likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their charts. The Chariot, clarifying them, they could be somehow associated with transportation, or they're simply coming back. They're driving back, flying back, or they're coming back to win you back, right? Because the Chariot is a card of victory and success. This is definitely an ex. It's not just somebody from your past, it's an ex. It doesn't have to be the most recent ex, right? Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past, and judgment is in most cases associated with exes. We also have a couple of fives on the table, the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. Yep, the Five of Pentacles is a card of feeling left out in the cold, feeling miserable and sad. And the Five of Cups is a card of grief and regret. So they're coming back with bearing gifts, right? They're coming back with an Ace of Pentacles, right? The Ace of Pentacles is a serious card. I don't know what you're going to do about this. I don't know, Libra. It's up to you. It's going to be up to you how you want to handle this. But yeah, you've got a lot of people coming your way this week. And Mercury retrograde is over. Yay. But you still got people coming back. More than usual. Alright, so yeah, Libra, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing week.